Let's take a step back and talk about how you actually configure the Maxio MCP. So in Maxio, this is our core reporting engine. If you come over into the admin view and I'm logged in as an admin, it shows the integrations that are currently enabled. You'll see the Maxio MCP here. When you click on the Maxio MCP, this is already agreed to on the terms of service and terms of conditions. If you haven't yet configured the Maxio MCP as an admin user, you'll need to go through and review and approve those. And then you can actually come in and click in and view your connectors, or you can set up and create new connectors. Some of our users might be leveraging our subscription management or advanced billing functionality. We have different user personas and permissions. So if you're inside of the subscription management piece, it's still the same configuration. It's just under integrations. Come into Maxio MCP, and this is loading that same setup and that same configuration with the same connectors. Just depends on, in my case, I'm an admin, so I've got access to all of the functionality. You can configure it in a couple different locations. Let's go through setting up a new connector. So you can come in and set up a connector. And then there are two kind of permissions that you can set today. We'll continue to roll out additional permissions. What's great about these things is really there's kind of two main buckets right now, more of the analyst role. So everything that I've been demoing up until this point is a read-only access to the reports, to the underlying data. I can't actually perform any actions. So I could have been using the analyst connector. In this case, I actually created a bookkeeper, but let's go through and create an analyst. Next thing you're going to do is select your LLM of choice. Claude and ChatGPT have certain formattings that they prefer. You could also build a custom MCP, more of your advanced use case. If you're building something locally, maybe you're using Claude Code. But in this case, if you come in and you click create the connector, it's going to give you this unique URL that you can then go ahead and copy in. Now, the great thing is, while this is very similar to an API key, it still requires you to be authenticated in, right? Which is a nice thing when you're doing this demo. I don't have to worry about obscuring it. I'll disable this connector after the demo anyways. But once you actually enable it, you're still going to have to authenticate into Maxio. So if you're familiar with API keys, that's the risk, right? You can rotate API keys, but super sensitive in the fact that if somebody has the API key, they have access to your data. In the concept of the MCP and the way that Maxio has implemented it, you both have to have the connect URL that you load into your LLM of choice. And then when you're going through the connect process, you actually have to log into Maxio using an authentication provider, provide your credentials, and then actually log in, which allows for you, if you're an admin of Maxio, to go in and suspend a user, disable a user, and have that flow through to their access inside of the LLM. So it really centralizes the user management piece and provides that additional layer of security that you otherwise wouldn't have from a API perspective.